Wouldn't you have just loved to be a fly on the wall as those jurors slogged through 7 weeks of this trial together? Well, tonight you're in luck, because juror number 330 got the summons and showed up for jury duty months ago, only to be picked among 17 other fellow citizens to sit in judgment of Diddy, to sit on the jury that would hear his case. His name is George, first name only tonight, and he sat in that courtroom every single day of Diddy's trial, which means he sat through 7 weeks of testimony, 34 witnesses, and clip after clip of freak-off videos. In the end, 12 of his colleagues on that panel of 18 were chosen and sent off to deliberate Diddy's fate, but George has come to talk to us tonight. George, welcome to the show. Boy, oh boy, have I ever wanted to talk to you. I'm really thankful that you're doing this. And first, can I just say thank you for your service?
No, thank you. Thank you, Ashleigh. Thank you for having me on.
Yeah, it's a lot. You know, everybody thinks jury duty, how do I get out of it? But you're an example of a shining fellow American who didn't do that, and you did your civic duty. And I know you're smiling, but I'm really pious about this stuff. I think it's really important. So with that all said, did you agree with the verdict?
I did. I did agree with the verdict. You know, through the whole thing, I took a lot of notes. I think about 350 pages worth of notes, about 3 steno pads worth of notes. I wasn't actually the one that took the most notes. There was others that actually took more notes than I did. I think 4 steno pads. But I think if I was able to, given the chance to deliberate and review all my notes, review all the evidence, everything I needed to see, and also, most importantly, review the judge's charges, I would have eventually reached the same conclusion that the other the 12 jurors found.
And of course, there you were. The 12 went off into the room, and you didn't get to be the fly on the wall in the room. But did you all have the same sense? I know you weren't allowed to talk about the facts of the case, but you were with these people for, what, 7 weeks straight?
7
Did you
weeks,
all get the sense that everybody felt the same way all the way along, or was it poker face, you couldn't tell?
You know, it was, I think, in a sense, we were just all hoping, we were just kind of waiting for it to end, you know? Every day, I think it was just, because there was so much evidence and so much testimony, and it was, like, as you said, it was 7 weeks of witness after witness after witness after witness. So I think we were hoping for it to come all together. And we were really waiting for the judge to give us his instructions to know, you know, what the definitions are, what we're actually looking to do. So I think we had an open mind this entire time, and it really was like a show. And, you know, we were just, you know, the audience and just waiting to hear everything, whatever both sides present to us, and then make the ruling.
With that, I want to go sort of granular down to each of these charges, because when you listen to the prosecution's closing argument, she said to you, you can agree to have a lot of sex, and then if you don't agree just one time, that's sex trafficking. And I felt like there was evidence where both Jane and Cassie said, I don't want to do this. And there was pressure. There was either force, fraud, or coercion. Did you not agree? Did you think that the women were not telling the truth?
No. From the beginning, you could tell that. I mean, especially like Cassie, you know, when she came in, she was, you know, very visibly pregnant. I mean, she was extremely pregnant. So and even when Jane came, I think both of them were very credible. But as you listen to their testimony, and both of them, their testimony went for days. I think as you listen to them, some parts of their story at times, you know, seemed like certain parts didn't really. There were a little bit holes, especially when under cross-examination. You know, it raised a little bit levels of doubt, especially in my mind. On certain things.
So I get.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.